Greetings and salutations. And it's been 84 years. Kind of like a meme. Back with the Diamond Nuzlocke, I thought about it and it's like, I haven't done that in ages. And this is right where we left off, too. As a matter of fact, I had to go back and rewatch the Diamond Nuzlocke 3 Part 5 to take a look at where I was. And it's like, okay. Well, I still have not decided what fossil I want. Let me actually check. I mean, I've got good typing in terms of breadth of typing. Problem is that Cricketoon is going to eventually curve out. He's just going to lose his power, and he's not going to be able to work. If I could keep the Zubat alive and get it into a Crobat, we're in. Because that just becomes absolutely insane. So there's 206, 204, that's the starter, 202. So, did I keep a the reason I like keeping a dead box instead of releasing is by keeping a dead box, I can continue to see what I have and where I've been. I don't have any boxes. They are all empty. So I'm just gonna assume that I have not caught anything on... Actually, wait. It should be in the Pokedex. I caught a Starly, made it to Staravia, and died. That I remember. I also remember the Shinx died. The Zubat was from 206. Machop also died, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Pretty sure it was right there that I got it. Because I haven't been up here. Yeah, right there. Because I'm not allowed to catch them out of caves. So, I'm pretty sure I had one there. Anyway, he died. Have anybody else? Metatype. Where did I have one of them from? Had to have been from there, or from there. Probably from there. That's what, root? I don't even know what root that is. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say it's safe to say I'm not gonna catch much of anything. I'm gonna do one more thing in the underground to see if I can get a different fossil. See if I can do it. Because there's this Cranidos fossil. Oh, I already had it. There. Interesting. No, I want to do a solo run. Not that. There we go. I still don't know what one Pokemon I want out of the underground down here. 2 things confirmed. Oh, that was always good. Isn't that always great when you hit the metal? Just like that, out of nowhere. Oh, it was a red sphere. Don't know where the other thing was. I doubt it was a fossil, though, because it was... I would have seen it. It would have been too big. Huh. Red sphere. Not that it's gonna matter. Oh, cool. one of these boxes that I'm never going to use. Oh, sweet. I love how these things have, like, shiny Pokemon in it. That was just a Weavile statue. Did you get a shiny Weavile statue? And other things like that. Doesn't really matter. Ooh. Oh. 3 things in the wall, huh? Of course I hit metal. There's one. And I'll get out of here in a minute. Try seeing if I can find another fossil. From the looks of things, the answer's a big fat no. I really don't want to do a Cranidos. This is not fast enough. Yeah, he's got the power, but I'd have to run Rock Polish at the very least. And I just don't see that as being feasible. Really? You can't bicycle down here? That's tragic. It's been so long since I've done this. As I got to mentioning it earlier today, I was talking to my nephew. My nephew decided to issue me a challenge in Pokemon Scarlet, saying that I should try to get an entire, like, Pokedex filled without using Pokemon Home, and I thought to myself, well, that's never going to happen, because then it would require quite literally everybody, like, and whose neighbor, you know, all pitching in to, like, give Pokemon to me to finish the thing. And it's like, well, trying to do it through Wonder Trade's not going to work, because I'd have to have a second account, so it's just an improbability. I mean, could it be done? Yeah, I guess. But am I going to do it? No. I was just like, it's just not feasible, dude. But anyway, I got to thinking about the Nuzlocke, and I was like, well, I haven't done that in a very long time, so I thought, time to kick it back up a notch, get back into it. I've already beat 2 badges. Do I have to do this gym's badge? I can't remember. Alright. What is this? Maybe that's a Pokeball back there. That's an item. Pardon me while I sneak past you and grab this. Red Candy, run! Run! But don't get me wrong, I would love a Honchkrow, but that ain't it, you know? Honchkrow just... I'm thinking more of it along the lines of, like, Scyther? But then that falls under the same problem with Kricketune. Because once you get into the later games, Scyther just does not scale well, and then you have a whole new set of problems, which is, well, you're just weak. Just being weak late game is not ideal. And I say that because you're talking about a game that when it was redone, if you've watched my beginner's guide to competitive battling, Tangrowth was a really good wall back then. Can't wait for him to come back. Oh yeah, Pokemon Champions is in like a month or so. And that's going to be amazing. You'll see so many wild and crazy strategies to see hand growth actually make a comeback. Hand growth is an amazing wall. Throw an assault vest on him. Ooh, assault vest. Hey. Thinking. Back to thinking again. Anyhow. Ooh, take that. The thing that gets me is what most people don't understand is this game has higher individual values and effort values for the enemy trainers. And it doesn't seem like that's gonna matter, but you know, everybody used to be afraid of, you know, Cynthia, right? They said that that was like the sound of doom was hearing her piano work when you went to face her. It's like, she's not as hard in the old Pokemon as she is in the new. This remake, which everybody seems to like to dog on, it's like she's harder in this than she is in the other. So what's everybody afraid of? Because her stuff is like nearly perfect. It is perfect individual values and nearly perfect effort value trained. It's like 250 effort values or 248 or something like that. It's an obscene amount. So when they redid this with like, hey, you know, you want a party? This is a party. And this is kind of where I'm landing with like the whole. I kind of want to get my hands on the other Fire Red on the Switch, because if it's like this and it's a remake like this remake was, or maybe somebody that owns it could inform me, are the effort values higher? Because if that's the case and the effort values are higher, whoever gets Fire Red Leaf Green for the Switch, or the Switch 2 or whatever, they're in for a world of hurt. I mean, no, I don't want that. Okay, there we go. People don't understand. Unless you've actually played the old Diamond and Pearl and you're playing this one, I gotta see if this gym leader's in. Yeah. Already beat Roll. Okay. Alright. Which means I gotta go to the next. I gotta go to the next one. Which I don't even remember what that is. Alright. Earthholm City. Okay. What? I had to sneeze. I figured I didn't want to sneeze on, you know, on the audio and have everybody have a problem with it. So the thing is if unless you've actively EV trained and done competitive battling in that regard, oh boy, you won't know what I'm talking about. Like, you can get the effort values, you can get all that other stuff, and you know, it's harder to beat them, even if you have the type advantage. Because when they updated it, it changed a lot to how the enemy interacts with it. Oh good, I forgot I have like no attacks. Joy of Joys. Obviously I don't want to go out with Victoria. Don't even know why I named the bat Victoria. See, right there, the game was hoping that I left Gyarados in, or Serpentine. Reason being, water flying, it would have taken extra damage from Rock Throw. They were banking on it. Oh good, Bronzor. that doesn't work. Oh, that's poo. Maybe I should go out with Resonance. With Brickton. Maybe. Nah, I mean, it's Steel Psychic. Hit the Psychic for super effective. Hit the Steel for not very effective, so it'll hit for normal. Not that it matters, because it's... I mean, it's a bronze owner. Bronzong got pretty dirty too, way back in the day. It used to be a solid wall, mixed wall, matter of fact. Because it's bulky on both sides, and it also has... what's it, heat proof? I think it's heat proof. It has heat proof for Levitate. Levitate's okay, but yeah, it takes away one of your, you know, two weaknesses, being ground and fire. The heat proof's okay as an ability because cutting the fire damage in half is not the best, but it's better than nothing. I mean, better than a kick in the teeth and the bloody nose. Oh. Hey. Who knew that he was such a philosopher? Not allowed to catch anything in caves. And those potentially become a problem later because they then self-destruct and then explode. So there's that too, that becomes a problem. There's a lot of issues facing it, and, you know, moving forward. Lynch? Potentially bad because he could be moving faster. Nope. Solved it. I would say he needs to learn Waterfall, but... Aquatail. I would settle for Aquatail or something. I don't think I've caught anything on Route 208. I think it's the first time I've been here. 204, 206, Verity, 202. This is the first time I've been here, isn't it? Sure is. Which means I have a wild catch I can do out here. Now, it's obviously, according to the rules of the Nuzlocke, it's not... I don't do the first encounter. I do the first... I can catch one, but I can't defeat anything. So if I'm out here trying to farm for EXP, I can't do that. There's a moment I defeat something, I then can no longer capture anything there. I have to defeat something, or I have to capture something, then I can farm the area for EXP, but I can't overlevel the next gen, which is the problem I'm going to have with things like Grottle here. I can't even remember the name I gave him. Tortimer. Because if he out-levels the gym, it makes it unfair. Though I don't think that that should be a thing, because... I tell you, with as tough as this game is, after the fact, it's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. You're gonna go into the... You'll see it. You go into the gym, and you'll be like, why is it that we're just getting absolutely shredded? Yeah. Reason is simple, and that is because it's insanity. I could fish here, but then it's like I'm gonna run into a magic guard if I fish. So I'm really asking myself, do I really want to fish? Not really. Poison Fang is nasty. With the Poison Barb, that just activated his guts. Do you have Confuser? No, I have Supersonic, which does not help. That's the other problem with like facing things like Machop is you have to worry about guts. So that becomes a thing. Once Crobat becomes once Zubat becomes a Golbat, big change. Golbat's offensive stats are just infinitely higher than Zubat's. Flinch. Yeah. Was it a speed tie? Was that why it did what it did? Nope, it wasn't a speed tie. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Alright. There we go. Water type, same type attack, boosted attack on Serpentio. Sign me up. Can't use it. And that's the shame, is I can't use things like X speed, X attack. Can't use any of them. Well, the hiker asks if I want to share food with him and then immediately challenges me to a bout. Want to share food? This Rise Pokemon bout. That was rude. Imagine that. You're sitting there expecting to, you know, have an egg salad sandwich or something, and then all of a sudden, the hiker's just like, he throws a Pokeball and beams you with it. You're like, what's the deal? I just came for some tasty food. Hiker Jonathan had other ideas. Now, the older one did used to be more difficult because of the whole, you had to carry around an HM user, like Bidoof, who was a pocket knife. Psyduck. Do I want a Psyduck? I already have a water type. I already have... No, I do not want a Psyduck. Now begins the whole time of like me running away from everything. So that, ooh, wait a minute, jar of honey? Wait just a second. Yeah, man. Oh, I could get Spiritomb. Perhaps Spiritomb I could use. It'd be an interesting Pokemon. Yeah. The question is would it fit well in the team? It's more defensive, obviously. Can't have it learn Memento because I really don't want it going off and dying. Sure, I'll use Bite again. I planned on it anyway. Awesome. He doesn't really have a recovery move, does he? He's got Pain Split.
not going to be enough. So that's where the rubber's going to meet the road. So I think about it, right? I can run Paint Split on a Spiritomb. On Paint Split on a Spiritomb, what do I get? It's pseudo healing, but is it effective? It can be, I guess. That's a tough call. It's a real tough call. I can also put berries on my Pokemon too, so having berries is a good idea. Female Combi wouldn't be bad. Get a Vespiquen, get X Defend, Heal Order. Not X Defend, sorry. Defend Order, Heal Order, Toxic, and. Not that it really matters. Just pick any old attack move. You don't even need an attack move, you just get Protect and some status moves. I think it would work beautifully. That would be different, wouldn't it? Have a status-inducing Spiritomb to be an absolute menace. Hey, I'm gonna switch out from here. I'm gonna hit it with a Poison Fang, see what I get. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna get hit with a Magical Leaf. Yep. Switching out. Alright, I could bite. Either of those are very effective. You know what? Those are. Just use Struggle Bug and use as a special attack. Perfect. So that's the problem. You seeing it? Mega Drain. It's gonna have Giga Drain. You watch. You watch.
If it doesn't have Giga Drain, I'll be surprised. Might not be high enough for Giga Drain, too. Basic. As you can see, I got both my actual Switch controllers. I don't have the Pro controller on. One small amount of HP. And it should be dead this time around. Perfect. Oh, little known fact, I actually had one of my videos in... Let's get the moves flat. That's 52 attack, 38 special attack. I kinda need the same. The Fury Cutter I like. Struggle Bug is great. We'll drop Absorb. I mean, it was giving me type coverage for Owl versus Rock type, but I don't think it's helping me now. Evolve into a Golbat. Anyway, one of my decks was featured on Hearthstone. I say featured was seen in a Firebat video of all things. He was doing Deck Doctor, and he just wanted deck ideas submitted. So I submitted my Infinite Paladin, my Gimmick Paladin. And the potential of it is based solely off the fact that the deck's not meant to be for right now. It's not meant to use cards prior to rotation, right? It's meant to use cards after rotation. It's meant to be a credible threat after rotation. So it was designed slower than normal. And with it being designed slower than normal, he took a look at it and he goes, we have too many decks to get to. He's like, it was kind of interesting, but he also said that, oh cool, I can buy berries here. That's cool. But he said that it was too slow. That the deck is too slow. Well, yeah, that's... Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna go back out to 208 here in a second. I'm gonna heal up. Maybe. Rival Battle? No, this isn't Rival Battle. It's a contest, Judge. I don't care about the contests. I need to heal. And then I need to... Wait, is this the other guy that gives rods? Nah, I'm good. Contest halls, poo. I need to sell the X speed anyway. So that deck was designed to be slow though, so... But just, you know, just having it featured on a Firebat video is kind of cool, you know? Because at first I thought it looked weird when he was putting it in. I'm like, that looks familiar. And I just sat there thinking, I was like, that looks really familiar. And all of a sudden it comes up and it says quizzaciously, and I'm like, hey, that's my deck! Ow! I just bumped into that again. There, won't bump into it now. Switch that Victoria to first slot. What level does that thing evolve at? Is it like 20, 23, 24? No, it was great. You know, having the deck in there. I would, you know, bring it up and I don't want to do a reaction to it, but I do want to bring it up and show a still frame. Let's see what I can get in the 208 here. I know Psyduck's one of them. No, I do not want a Bidoof. I can't KO anything out here. So if I start KOing stuff, it means that breaks the rules that I've set on the Nuzlocke. Another meta type. It would give me psychic coverage, it would give me fighting coverage. I've already had one, and it died. Nope. That ain't it. I'm thinking I could potentially go for what's on the tree, and maybe get a Heracross. But that'll require me waiting a very long time, so... I've also got another deck idea I'm working up in person, too. I'm always cooking something up. Don't tell me it's all Meditite, Psyduck, and Bidoof. Took 3 run attempts. Really? Are you that slow of a Zubat? That's incredible. Oh look, another Zubat. I don't think I want one. You know, seeing as there's one right there. We get Barrel. I'm about ready to look it up. Give me 2 seconds. Just 2. Not literally 2, but 2 seconds. And because I don't know what's on Route 208. And this is BDSP. What is this, the Johto region? Something like that? No, it's not the Johto region. Owen? No. Kanto? No. Sinnoh. It's the Sinnoh region. There we go. You know what? Instead of doing it that way, I'm going to do it this way. What Pokemon are on Route 208 to... put in Brilliant Diamond. Hold on a second. Probably wondering, why on earth does he sneeze into his shirt? Quite simply, the amount of actual material when you sneeze into your hands, you know, it gets on your hands and it's all moist and everything. It's just kind of bleh, right? Sneezing into your shirt, yeah, it gets on your chest, but you're not immediately going from sneezing into your hands to picking up a controller, right? It's here. It's not like you're trying to hold the controller up here on your chest. So that's why I sneeze into my shirt. All right. Route 208, unfortunately, is Psyduck, Machop, Meditite, Bidoof, Pepero. And at night, there's Zubat added in the mix. On the Honey Tree, it's Wurmple, Silcoon, Combee, Burmy, Cherubi, and Apom. Honey Tree Rare is Heracross. Honey Tree Very Rare is Munchlax. Poke Radar, though. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I forgot about the Poke Radar. So what you're telling me is you're telling me that if I Poke Radar, if I have it, do I even have it? Good. Time, calculator, step counter. Out that. That's hidden moves. No, I didn't want to bring it. I was holding it. I don't have the Poke. I do not. I could come out here, Poke Radar, and get a Tyro. That would be interesting. I could get a Hypnotop. Potentially. Potentially get a Hypnotop. I'm gonna put that in there. A little addendum. Route 209, which I can't do. Is there in the way? She's not in here, is she? Waiting over in front of the thing. The contest. She's this psychic trainer, if I'm not mistaken, or the ghost trainer. Ghost trainer. which means I am ill prepared for that. Wait, I didn't do anything out there, did I? I just ran from bounds. Yeah. Alright. So I can't challenge the gym. That's the gate in which to stroll with Pokemon. Head over to the contest. I don't wanna. They're not gonna let me go until I do it. Blech. Oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot that your mom was a contest superstar. Totally forgot about that. That's awesome. I'm not doing it. No time for that now. Explore Hearth Home City. Puffin House. I really did care for the Puffins. Maybe now I can challenge it. Yeah, it's one of the last gyms, unfortunately. I don't really want to go in here either, but I might have to. There's the trainer battle. I named him Stock without the C. That way it's, you know, Lock is Stock. Trying to be clever. It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh good, his Starly doesn't have, Ow, Starly hurts. Starly doesn't have Intimidate, though. Take the poison. Yeah, no, they won't. The problem is I don't have any flying coverage, per se. I don't have anything with a rock type. I have Waterfall, Bite. Gonna need Aerial Ace if he keeps doing double team. You know the weirdest thing? See? Right there. That's bad. That's very bad. I think. And it's not coming to me. I was gonna say, it was like one of the worst things. Is the evasiveness, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's just a kind of like a dirtbag strategy. Just, I'm gonna do evasive stuff, and then he's gonna have a level 20 something. Yep, Monferno. It's like 20. 21. I really don't want to do it, but I have to. It'll be not very effective. He'll take the Intimidate. That'll cut his attack. I should be able to outrun him. Waterfall. And hopefully I survive the hit. Okay. That's great. And he also didn't get the speed increase, so... Stealth run. That's not good. That's not good at all. He was faster, too. He's also dead. Which means whatever the last thing is that he's got, I have to have something that's a counter to it that's somehow resistant to stealth run. Sully. I could do that. Swap it in and just bite it. Not bite it as a kill over dead, but just constantly use bite on it. That's bad. I might have to switch out again. Maybe not. No crit. No crit. Wait. Oh. Made it through the trainer battle. Not trainer battle, but it's called rival battle. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I named a stock Lockstock, and then I was going to try to name another one Barrel. Mailstone Gem. Should go out and check the tree, I think. I should also look up where I get the Poke Radar, just so I can actually look that up too. Where do I get your Poke Radar? Poke Radar. Al Park for the first time. Professor Oak gives you the Poke Radar. Al Park. Al. Al. Route 221. But the Poke Radar doesn't come in until way later. Okay. So we're not getting a tie road. At least not that fast. The other three do not interest me right yet. Maybe the tree? I'll check see if the tree is shaking. Full of swamp people. It's a tree shaker. A tree shaker. Down here. They better not make me do a contest. That'd be about the only thing I do off camera is a contest. Well, that tree's not shaking, so. Contest is just foolishness. Like, utter foolishness. Okay, good. I can go to 209. So I haven't caught anything in 209 either. So, now that we know that, I'm going to only do a little bit here. What do we got? Wait a minute. Oh, but I can't make it into a Gengar. Launcher's not even going to be that good. I have to run. If I KO it, I can't catch anything here. I have to run. I don't want a gas leak. What else is there? I don't want that either. So I can't KO it, I can't catch it. So I gotta run. So I'm limited to the first one I catch and or KO. So I gotta wait. Would I get a Steraven? Gotta intimidate. Man, intimidate's a really good ability. I would say no. No. Not doing it. Something good. I wanted something good. And they're giving me this. Don't get me wrong, a Zubat's great. Turns into a Golbat, then a Crobat, it's got amazing speed, can learn Taunt. It's incredible. But not when you constantly run into it. Figure I'll do a trainer battle. Bonsly and Pseudo-Widow. I love the idea and the concept of a Pseudo-Widow. I just wish somebody somewhere could pull it off in, like, competitive battling. There's something about it. You know, it having sturdy, it learning low kick, and other things like that. That's gonna hurt. It having really cool moves, despite it only being like this wood rock, this pseudo wood rock tree looking thing. I love it because it was so kitschy and unique. Nope. Alright. That's problematic. We'll kill with that. He's gonna use Spark or Nuzzle. Probably Nuzzle. Oh, okay, nice. Goodbye. Yeah, we're good. Pichu is a joke. I could use a berry. Well, not use a berry. I could put a berry on it, and that will cure its poison. Or I can always go back and just heal it. I want to see what else is offered here, though. Golbat? Please evolve into Golbat. Could you imagine if I could get a Haunter and then a Gengar? It'd be crazy. But now that we've seen what's in 209, I'm gonna go back and give the tree in 208 a look and see if it's ready. If the tree's not ready in 208, I'm gonna call it. Because I still need two things. Nope, still not ready in 208. No worries, we're gonna save it here. Now, we didn't make much progress in terms of, like, progressing the actual team. But, all things considered, we did beat the trainer battle, we didn't lose anything, that's a net positive. We're in new areas, I can still get from 208, 209. Ideally, I'd like to get something off the tree, preferably a Heracross, but I can't defeat it. So if it's like a Burmy, or I think Wormadam can come off of it. I think. No, Cherubi. A Burmy, a Cherubi, an Apom wouldn't be bad. If I can get an Apom, we're chilling. Because then I can just teach it double hit. I believe it's double hit, and it learns and it becomes Ambipom. Getting a Heracross would be absolutely stellar. But we'll see. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. It's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to get back into it, and I think doing a Nuzlocke is a challenge that I think everybody should try at least once. Now, like I said, my rules are a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I mean it's not the first encounter I run into in an area, but it's more along the lines of it's the first encounter I either KO or capture. Meaning, if I KO something, I can no longer capture anything on that. If I capture it, I can no longer capture anything on that route. But I could go farm. I could go farm EXP on that route. But I don't want to over-level the gyms. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I did. I'm glad to be back doing them. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.